What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back. Force here with some Starcraft 2 commentary. Today's game is going to be between ROG Elfi and Liquid TLO. This is a Protoss versus Zerg matchup here on the map Daybreak. Let's begin this game, as always, with some player information. Beginning up here in the upper left-hand spawn position, our blue Zerg player is none other than Liquid's TLO. TLO took 4th place at the One Nation of Gamers I2 Starcraft 2 Invitational on April 1st of this year. And then on October 14th, he was a semi-finalist at the ASUS ROG, the GD Invitational. His opponent down over here in the lower left-hand spawn position is our red Protoss player, ROG Elfi. Elfi took 2nd place at the World Championship Series Finland Nationals on July 28th of this year, and then on October 14th, like TLO, he attended the ASUS ROG, the GD Invitational. However, Elfi took 2nd place at that event. I'm really excited to get into this game, and before we get started, I do just want to say I realize, StarCraft 2 fans, that it has been a while since the last commentary. These past couple of weeks have been very interesting for me. There's been a lot going on, not only in my personal life, but just in the world of gaming and my channel and stuff like that. So my normal StarCraft 2 video schedule has been severely hampered as a result. I do want to assure you, though, that there will be a more regular StarCraft 2 content production going on the channel, certainly more than what we've seen over the past couple of weeks, so fear not, more will be coming on a more regular basis. Ideally, I look to get between 4 and 5 games recorded and posted a week. Hopefully this is a schedule that I can maintain, at the very least, to get 4 games a week. I think will be good to keep the StarCraft fans interested, as well as continuing to cover my general gaming content. Alright, starting out here, we do have TLO opening up with a spawning pool. Over on the other side, there is a Forge Fast Expand coming here from Elfi. You can see no Assimilator will be just saving up minerals early on to get out that first cannon, come out with his Nexus as well. This is something that the little one will be scouting out in just a moment here with his Overlord. Moves on in, scouts the Forge, of course the pylon powering that right behind it, and he's going to move in far enough to spot the Nexus as well, and this is really all the information he needs just to make sure that he gets out of here before that first cannon. As long as he's out of the range of that, then he will be all set. Back over here for the little one, he has come out with his hatchery down over here. I'm just assuming he dealt with some probe harass at the natural expansion, and as a result decided to just bypass that and place that first hatchery here at the 3rd position. A couple of Zerglings in, now we'll be chasing down the probe at the tower, spots the Zerglings coming, decides to hightail it out of there. TLO with the vision, able to spot that probe. He's going to chase him down, although not before he gets this scouting information, which is really all Elfi was looking for here. Moves down, spots that hatchery. We'll be moving up to the natural now to check for this one as well, and as you can see, the little one coming out with a quick 3rd. There it is. Elfi scouts it and decides it is time to head back home, and I think he's actually going to be all set here. I think he'll be able to make it back in time before he ends up losing his probe. Back over here at the natural expansion for Elfi, we do have that gateway in construction, just about finished. 2 Assimilators now, one of them finishing and the other one about halfway done, and we'll be coming out with that cybernetics core. There it is, getting placed right there, leaving just enough room for some units to sneak through, and the photon cannon has got enough coverage. I think he'll be all set to cover this pylon. They might be able to get one Zergling right here just out of the range of the cannon. I'm not certain, though. That may actually be just enough coverage for Elfi. I'm assuming, of course, that Elfi knows what he's doing when it comes into building and placement. Just one of those things that professional players typically have a handle on, getting the exact position for that cannon to get as much coverage as possible and make sure you are all set and defended early on. Still no extractor here for the little one, as he is, you know, it's just funny. I'm so used to calling him the little one, and sometimes people are like, what? Who's the little one? His name's TLO. Back in the StarCraft 2 beta a couple years ago now, it's crazy to think about that, but yeah, he just went by the little one, and TLO is just an abbreviation of that. So if I call him the little one from time to time, just pardon me, it is habit. I'm sure there are some people who still refer to him as that, although generally speaking, I think he's just been going by TLO for some time now. It's just, you know, old habits die hard, what can I say? We do have a follow-up here of a Stargate for Elfi. Elfi will be opening up with some air harass play. Void Ray and or Phoenixes is what we'll be seeing out of that. Still no extractor here for the little one, just sticking early on with some queens and some Zerglings and really just focusing on droning up. Although, you know, he should be considering getting some extractors very shortly. It's usually between 40 and 50 supply that you start to see those extractors get placed down in this type of a build here. So that should be coming sometime relatively soon. There they are. Extractors now getting placed down. 2 over there at the main, 2 at the natural. Maybe 1 over here or none. I doubt to see another 2 though, but yeah, none at the moment. So just sticking with those 4 early on. That should suffice, to be perfectly honest with you. And then back over here, as we can see, for Elfi coming out with his first air unit. It is going to be a Phoenix, and that is rallied right away, all the way across the map. So he'll be beginning that harass immediately. You can see now the additional Phoenix will be rallied to the current Phoenix position. And he's just searching for some overlords right now. Now we do have one overlord tucked away here in the upper left of the map. Actually going to be kind of tough there for Elfi to scout that. I don't think that's an obvious position to check. Now he does know that there was an overlord scouting out his natural, so he knows there's an overlord somewhere on his side of the map. The question is where, and he's going to continue to dance around here looking for that. Stalker also moving out towards the third, looking for any hidden scouts or anything like that, possibly also checking for that overlord. And the Phoenix is now moving into the little one's third to begin some harass. Little one now aware of what's going on, probably going to see maybe another queen. He is at the very least coming out with a couple of spore crawlers. That should help defend him quite a bit. He does have 4 queens in play, so maybe we won't be seeing another queen. I suppose just that 1 extra will really do it, at least for now. We are seeing continuous Phoenix production though. He is not letting up. Now up to 3, and one of them over here takes out the overlord. There you go, beautiful. Beyond that, we are seeing a transition. We did see a robo, and with that he came out with an observer. That observer is making its way across the map right now. Also some immortals coming into play, more and more Phoenixes, and the level 1 weapon upgrade. Also has some sentries coming out here for some frontal defense, get those force fields just in case he deals with a counterattack push. And here comes some of that harass. Elfi now moving into the main of the little one. He's got his observer chilling out right there, getting some scouting done. And he's already killed off a few overlords. Look at that. 575 resources lost so far. The little one's taking a hit here as the Phoenixes continue to engage and take out these overlords, trying to move to the safety of that spore crawler. We, of course, also have the queen, but that should get lifted off unless he stays within the safety of the spore crawler as well. But still taking so many losses here. Overlord's absolutely getting worked. How frustrating is this right now for the little one? He is losing overlord after overlord. Now up to almost 1,000 resources lost here with 12 units lost total. Just a bit frustrating, huh? And the worst thing is the little one has not killed a single Phoenix or anything of Elfi. And queen out of position gets lifted off. That was a mistake there by the little one. A sole queen out of position is not what you want to have happen here, because as you can see, can quite easily lift that up with a graviton beam and take it out. It's quite different if you have a supporting queen, or even 2 supporting queens, or a spore crawler, but 1 queen sitting idly is going to put you in a bit of trouble. Little one now scouting out here the main base of Elfi, now also moving into the natural. Elfi still just on the 2 bases. The Overseer will get taken out as the Phoenixes move to engage. You also have a Warp Prism coming out. Changeling gets dropped in the main. See if he bothers lifting that up or if he's just going to get something to take it out. At the same time, we do have a push moving across the map. Observer pushing in the lower right position towards the third, and it looks like that is the direction that this push will be going. Lots of sentries there. Total count right now is 9 sentries. That is going to be a significant number of force fields. It will be quite difficult for the little one to deal with. In this position, force field walls can be very effective. So hard to defend this third. He's just pulling out right now. You can see all the drones backing out, now moving towards the natural, and he's going to get this without issue. At the same time, we've got a heavy roach counterattack moving out towards the natural expansion of Elfi. Let's see how he can defend. We come out with some stalkers to help in this defense. The push now has taken off a third over here. And he does have Phoenixes moving as some forward scouting as well, possibly taking out some overlords and maybe chilling out. This roach counterattack is proven to be a little effective. You have a sentry up in the main, so Little One is just going to defend his main now with some force field action. Oh no, roaches get up on the force field. These roaches now in the main. This could be a bit problematic. Elfi's going to have to warp in some more units. We also have a Nidus Swarm coming forward over here. Can't believe I missed that, but a Nidus Swarm is in play. Now building inside of the main of Elfi. And this is going to mean that he can reinforce with some more units. Now we do have at the natural expansion, Protoss Force of Elfi has now taken that out. Preparing to move up into the main. Bunch of spine crawlers to help defend. Back over here, Roach is still doing some damage. Nidus Network, I don't know, just kind of chilling out right now. Nothing coming out of that. We got all the probes moving back, and this is going to be the position where Elfi will be trying to rebuild a Nexus and just make sure he's still got buildings intact while he's taking out all of the Little One's base. Drones trying to move down. Don't know if he's going to get it. He's going to lose all the workers or any drones. Oh, he's going for this round. Roach is also coming down to try to do some damage here. Phoenix is engaging with those overlords. Back over here, Roach is still doing some damage. There's some reinforcement probes actually coming to assist, and the spine crawlers helping tremendously in this engagement. Roach is actually able to push back Elfi. Elfi is in trouble here. Doesn't quite have enough forces with all of those spines for defense. Great job there by the little one. And at the same time, he is taking out the main of Elfi. Elfi has got no mining going on at the moment. Let's take a look at the income tab. No mining for Elfi. We still have a little bit of something going on over here. And Elfi just calls the GG. Unbelievable turn of events here in this game. I really thought Elfi had it, but what a counterattack by TLO. After a Phoenix harass opening, we saw Elfi push out off of 2 bases towards the little one's third, was quite easily able to take out the third as well as the natural. However, the little one moving out with a heavy Roach counterattack and also with a Nidus inside of the main of Elfi. He was actually able to effectively shut down Elfi's production and cancel any potential reinforcements, and at the same time defended his main with a bunch of spine crawlers and a few Roaches. Excellent play there by the little one. To be honest with you, when I first saw this turn of events, I did expect Elfi to be able to take the win, but again, some excellent counterattack action plus defense from the little one managed to secure him with the victory. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching this game here between Elfi and the little one. As I mentioned earlier in the match, I do promise that there will be some more SC2 commentary on a more regular basis, ideally about 4 games a week if I can manage it. It's just been a crazy couple of weeks, and that is why SC2 production has briefly halted, but we'll be getting back into things very shortly. Thanks again for watching. If you like the content, please subscribe, and as always, keep watching and keep owning.